Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out Ride 4. We're going to jump into some gameplay to start us out with. We're going to check out this bike around Oulton Park here in the UK, and then we're going to come back to the main menu afterwards and check out all the other stuff the game's got on offer. So let's jump into it and check it out. Well, there you go then, guys. That was a quick few laps around Oulton Park. So we're going to check out the other bits the game's got on offer. So we've got a career mode. So in here you have to choose a league to start out in. Once you've chosen it, you cannot choose any of the others. You have to finish the one you're in before you can go to the other ones. You start out with like doing your licenses. As you can see, I've started the European regional license here in this one. It reminds me quite a lot of the original Gran Turismo games. Yeah, I just remember doing the licenses in those back in the day. So you could work your way up through into the World League and then the final leagues. And obviously once you've done one, you can then, if you wish to, switch to the Asian or American or vice versa, whichever way around you've done it. Jump into a straight race. You can do a single endurance or a time trial. Let's go to single race. What I want to do in here is show you the tracks, and I'll show you the bikes as well. This is probably the most impressive track list I've seen in a racing game, to be fair. So I'm not going to read them all out. I'm just going to scroll through just so you can see all the names at the bottom of each picture. There's quite a few UK tracks in this, which is, for me, is quite pleasing. So we'll go through the European tracks. Then we'll switch it over to the Americas. You can see all of those there. And then the Asian tracks. Right, let's have a look at the bikes then. So I've currently only got the one, but you can go to the dealership and have a look. If you can afford any, that is. So you can see all your different manufacturers. The quickest way to probably look at the bikes actually is if we go to loan. then they come up along the bottom. It will take a while for them to each load up, so I won't wait for it to load. I'll just scroll through the list along the bottom. You'll see the bikes. Right, there we go. So that's all the bikes, all the tracks. Back to what we was doing. So yeah, you can change all your settings for your weather and lighting, race settings, riding aids. You can customize your rider and the bike as well. We'll take a look at that in a little minute. There is of course multiplayer. So you can check out the lobby lists, public lobby, or create your own private lobby. Bike and rider. So we've got dealership, so we've looked in there already, so you can go and buy new bikes. Personal garage, bike tuning, so you can go and mess around with your bike, so on. Let's back out of that quickly. Rider customization, so your info, your gear and your style. Editor, this is what we want to look at. So bike liveries, helmets, suits, stickers, rider stickers, and you can also search online for content as well. So if people have made stuff, you can upload it. I'll just quickly show you one that I've just quickly knocked up earlier on, which is this one here. That is in fact one whole vinyl. So if we go to, let's go to new project, I can quickly show you how much stuff there is in this. So we'll just stick to this side. We'll go to add a layer. Look at the amount of stuff there is along the top. All the different vinyl sets that there are, and it's probably one of the most in-depth vinyl sets I've seen. So these are the ones I used on my bike, just scaled them up. It gives you a straight pattern. Yeah, it's quite an impressive list of vinyls. I can see some really good creations being made with some of this stuff. Let's keep going forward. Loads of different fonts. Emojis, flags, and of course at the end we've got manufacturer decals. I believe they only pop up the one, so that one there is obviously only going to show Yamaha because we're on a Yamaha bike. But yeah, it's quite impressive. I can see people making some really good stuff with this. Let's quickly back out. We don't want to save that. There we go. So it's the same for the helmets and stuff as well. Go to new project. I think that's the one I've got. Let's have a quick look at this. Confirm that. Let's quickly go to, what was the one I was looking at before that was impressive? These are pretty sweet. You could do something like this maybe. Yeah, there you go. Change the colour of that to white. Yeah, just as a quick example, let's scale it up. You can make it quite large. You can move this up there. Yeah, just a quick example of how easy it is to do all that sort of stuff. I won't go into the suit ones either because they're obviously going to be the same. Next we've got options. So you can control configuration, heads-up display, image configuration. I do like the motion blur settings. I don't really like too much motion blur personally, so I've turned that to medium just for my own personal tastes. Your audio, your credits, your Ridefall profile, terms and conditions, all the usual stuff is in the options there. And of course we've got some DLC as well. So we'll probably jump to the store. Let's wait a second. Maybe not. So there's no downloadable content available as yet. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up there, guys. So just quickly then, just quick sort of first impressions on this. I do like the amount of tracks in this game. I do like the way the AI behaves. I don't know if you picked up on it as I was showing you the gameplay earlier. They do sort of pick spots. If you leave a spot open, they will go for it. There's a couple of corners I took a little bit wide and they do sort of dive. I do like this sort of playing against real people. So the AI is quite good. So yeah, it's good overall. If you like your motorbike games, definitely one to check out. It definitely feels a lot better than the last ride game. This feels a lot more polished, a little bit more Forza-esque, if you like, to give it something to compare it against. This Ride 4 wants to be the Forza Motorsport of motorbike games, and I think they are getting there with it. Just a little bit more polished with some stuff. So rider characters for one, it's got that typical Milestone look about them, character model wise, but overall it's impressive. So yeah, if you want to check out a decent motorbike game, then this is one to take a look at. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.